let's get into the news of the day, man. Did you think you'd ever see a pitcher make $324 million over 9 years, Adrian?
It was trending that way, and then after the last couple of years, I didn't think so. And now,
What do you mean by that?
Well, last couple of years, it was like anybody at 29, they wouldn't give any long-term deal to. So maybe a 25-year-old, but 29-year-old, that's something that definitely didn't see coming. But good for Garrett, good for baseball.
So I guess necessity might be the mother of invention. But why do you think we're seeing now a change in attitude?
Well, I do think that there's been a lot of things that have really ticked off some of the players or the representatives, or we talk about agents and the CBA and all that. And I think the revenue for baseball is there, and if you're making the money, put it back into the sport.
So okay, let me unpack this a little bit. So the last couple of years has been something that players have taken issue with over the last couple of years?
I think the association has made a few mentions on why players are taking so long to sign, going into spring training and all that. And I think this year they made a point to start the bidding and submit offers a little bit earlier.
So what happened last year with Keuchel, say, where he's at home.
Exactly.
Through pretty much to June, right, Chris? Is that when Atlanta finally took him off his couch?
Yeah.
And Kimbrel.
Yeah, I believe so.
Right.
Kimbrel went to the Cubs. Yeah.
So the fact that we're seeing signings now before the year is out is a response to what, do you think?
I think it's the agents, getting on top of it and saying, I'm going to take over the offers now, and I'm not going to let this guy sit.
Out of fear for what? I mean,
for everybody kind of dragging it. I think so. For everybody kind of dragging it, and I think the owners and the commissioner, everybody got together and they said, let's kind of get something going in the winter meeting so we can make a splash and keep baseball in the news.
You know what? I love it.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing that I was mentioning last year, is that right now college football is kind of winding down.
Yeah,
we just got the big explosion of who's going to be playing in the college football playoff. We've got the bowl game set. Mm-hmm. The Heisman Trophy's coming up. In football, there's 3 more regular season weeks left.
Yeah.
This is a perfect time for baseball to have a free agent frenzy.
Exactly. And then stay in the news and just continue to be present, within the fans.
Do they have to reach out to Boris and say you got to play ball on that front too? Because Scott's a guy
I think he's already in conversations.
What do you mean?
I mean, you have the big agents that definitely have a lot of say in what goes on.
Bumgarner with the Dodgers. I mean, do you think that it's crazy how
I don't see it happening. I mean, if the Giants offer anything close, I think he stays with the Giants rather than going to the rival Dodgers. But you never know. Money speaks.
So about to say, if you're a left-handed, if the Bumgarner comes to the Dodgers in a 3-game set as Ryu, Kershaw, Bumgarner, as a left-handed hitter, do you even bring your bat to the stadium?
Well, that's the thing. The way that baseball is now, they're probably only going to go 5 innings, so kind of have to.
You're right.
Good point.
It is, third time through the order.
Exactly.
It's nuts.
And
that's the sort of stuff that's decided before the game, right?
I mean, for me, seeing like David Freese lead off, that I don't get it.
For more of the Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download the Rich Eisen Show app.